FS1, let's head over, check in with Colin today. What is on the show?
Well, it's really important in sports. We see a lot with star quarterbacks in the NFL and stars in the NBA. You gotta buy in. And if the star doesn't buy into the coach, the GM, the organization, the city, the roster, everybody can feel it. That's the Lakers' problem. That's coming up.
All right, Colin, thanks. Time for our final topic of the day. It was not a good weekend, well, really a couple years for Ja Rule. He performed at halftime during the Wolves-Bucks game, and reportedly nobody cheered. Giannis even came on the court to shoot before the performance was done, and afterwards, Ja Rule got crushed on social media. The Wolves tweeted this: "We too were hustled, scammed, bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray." Ja Rule responded with this: "You just jinxed yourself. Talking to the God this way, you're cursed now. You won't win a championship for the next 30 years. And Kat is leaving. Apologize, and I will lift the curse. Kiss of death." This is harsh. Shannon, are you buying the Ja Rule curse?
Skip, this might be worse than Fire Festival.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
He put a curse on a team.
It's not right.
That's gone past the first round once in its existence, and that was the Western Conference Finals in 2004.
Yep.
Now, he didn't put a curse on Boston or L.A. or Golden State. The Timberwolves.
Yeah, what's wrong with
You know what? I thought it for a second there, because I happened to be flipping the channels, and I was like, okay, is everybody ready? Normally, when you say everybody ready, you in a 15,000 suit. Yeah! Nobody said a word.
No.
For a second there, I thought 50 Cent, because 50 one time bought up all the front row seats so it'd be empty. So I was like, 50 playing a joke on him. Skip, just chalk this one up. You took the L on this one, bro. Ja, I'm sorry.
What is Ja Rule doing in Milwaukee on a Saturday night for 90s night? His debut came out in 99, but he's not really a big 90s rapper, because all the best 90s rappers are either not with us anymore or they're not going to Milwaukee on a Saturday night.
He wasn't one of them.
Right? And he wasn't one of them. So this is the most irrelevant curse to a pretty irrelevant franchise.
Really
like, what are you doing? Okay. It's just, he got stung, he got hurt by this.
Can you imagine Giannis coming out there shooting with the Migos or J. Cole?
I can imagine him coming out and listen. LeBron came out to listen.
We will be back tomorrow morning, 9:30 Eastern. Right now, A-Rod live in studio with Colin.
Wow.
I know. Catch him on Monday through Friday on FS1. Busy guy.
From the red carpet to Colin show.
Boy, basically the same. Yeah. All right, the Celtics lost this weekend to the lowly Bulls, but Kyrie still had 37 points and was very confident after the game. He said, quote, "We'll be fine in the playoffs. I still don't see anybody beating us in 7 games." When asked why he is so confident, this is what he said: "Because I'm here." So, Skip, what do you make of this?
Mr. Sharp, it is now time for me to be harshly objective about a player I love. I disagree with Kyrie. Kyrie's team has just lost 2 straight and 4 of 6 to fall into the 5 slot, which means they don't even have home court advantage right now and would, at their current state right now, face the 76ers in the first round without home court, and I don't think they could beat the 76ers. Now we're back to talking about leadership. Now we're back to leaders are born, they're not appointed. Kyrie has unsuccessfully attempted to appoint himself the leader of the Boston Celtics, and they are not buying because he's not natural born. He is a solo act. He's a spectacular solo act, and I'm still going to say he is the best closer in basketball. And I actually tweeted this at that moment, but the other night they played Milwaukee in the first game out of the break at Milwaukee. Kyrie got fouled, body fouled by Eric Bledsoe on the last play of that game, and it should have been called, and Kyrie would have gone to the free throw line. And Shannon Sharp, you know exactly what he would have done at the free throw line as opposed to the guy he used to play with in Cleveland.
That's not about him.
Okay, I'm just bringing up this point. Kyrie would go up there cold-blooded and make both those free throws.
Why didn't he make that one?
He
throw the basket.
Okay, but he should have been called, and the 2-minute report said it should. The refs missed it. They missed like 5 things in the last 2 minutes, but they missed that one. Bottom line, his team, his new team, is rejecting him. And he said to Rachel Nichols over the All-Star break, "It's been a trying year for us because we have a bunch of young men in our locker room that feel like they're capable of doing a lot more than what they're doing." Meaning they want to play more minutes, they want to take more shots, right? Although, especially like Rozier. And Kyrie goes on to say they have to all grow up. They're growing up right before your very eyes. This is a troubled basketball team without a leader. It has a whole bunch of really good players, but there are too many good players, and they can't find that rotation. So I don't love the chances of this basketball team going forward. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Kyrie is very confident. But right now, they're the fourth best team in the East. They're not better than Milwaukee. They're not better than Philly. They're not better than Toronto. So if you want someone, Indiana, do I think they can beat Indiana? Absolutely. But Skip, by any metric, they're the fourth best team currently in the East.
I agree.
Record aside.
Well,
they're not. And the Celtics haven't figured it out, Skip, because they played so well last year without Kyrie down the stretch and into the playoffs. They had Game 7 on their home court. It was a chance to go to the NBA Finals without Kyrie, without Gordon Hayward.
I know.
How does Brad Stevens, because Skip, if you think about Brad Stevens, what makes him so great is that he's able to coach without having a superstar. The ball moves. At Butler, they wasn't getting no Zion Williamsons. They wasn't getting no Kyrie. They wasn't getting no Vince Carter. They were getting guys, and the way you win is that you have to move the ball. They didn't have guys. Gordon Hayward, probably the best player that's ever come out of Butler.
But you know what? I'm going to say it again. He's making a ton of money, and he's overrated for that money. He's not that good. And to your point, at Butler, he was their best player, but he wasn't a superstar,
no,
right?
He wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Okay? And now he's just another cog in the machine here, right?
And the question is, how do they, and like Kyrie said it, okay, these guys think they can do more because they saw what they did when you weren't there. And they say, why should we have to take a back seat now that you're here? We almost went to the game. We went to Game 7, had it on our court. You weren't here, Kyrie.
They did.
So now, because you, and Kyrie is all-time great. Nobody has handles like he has.
Nobody.
Like he has. He can score the bucket, mid-range, can shoot the three, can get to the rim.
And you want to talk about clutch gene. He's got big clutch gene.
But at the end of the day, Skip, these guys are trying to make a name for themselves. And when you're trying to make a name for yourself, once you start going this way, you don't want to put it in reverse and have to take a step back and concede playing time and concede shot to Kyrie. They're like, nah, bro. And you're talking crazy anyway, talking about, well, they don't know what it takes. See, that's why he called Bron. He had to call LeBron.
Yeah, but it was a stunt. He was actually pointing fingers at his younger teammates saying, look, I'm going to apologize to LeBron because I should have grown up with LeBron, and now I want you guys to grow up for me. Listen to me.
You shouldn't. It's hard. It ain't easy. People think leading is easy. But them the ones that they shoot at first. They don't shoot at the guy from behind. Ain't nobody aiming no bullets. Like, you know what I'm saying, curve the bullet behind. No, it's the leader. Kyrie, now you see firsthand that LeBron shielded you. Yeah. Skip, you saw the movie Death Race? I watched it last night on Netflix.
Death Race?
Death Race, yeah.
Why were you watching that?
I watched it. And that big,
that's like from how many years ago?
It was a long time ago. But he had that Jason Statham. Frankenstein.
I watched one of his movies the other night. I watched Killer Elite.
Yeah. And he had that big old plate on the back called it Tombstone. And they just they tried to shoot it. That's what LeBron had in front of Kyrie, blocking all that. Skip Bayless was taking all them shots at on LeBron. Now you get a chance to see.
I know, but LeBron had a deal with Kyrie. I'll shield you if you'll close for me.
Oh, man. See,
that was the deal.
Skip, don't do that.
Shield, close. I'll take the close.
What about that block? Are we going to disregard the block?
What
the
block?
Greatest block in NBA history.
The bicycle built for two?
Don't do this, Skip. Don't do this.
We don't have time to get all into it. But the confidence, though, he is not short on it. I need your opinion on this. Why did Ja Rule put a curse on my Timberwolves?
We're going to talk about